What's up, everybody? You can probably see that this next video, trying to see if it'll still do the follow my face. Okay, there you go. Try to see, anytime I put a video on my list about, about things on YouTube, I have make a video response list. And as you can see, I'm probably a little teary-eyed from this next video that I'm gonna respond to here. Because I always rewatch the video right before I make the video response. I don't think it's kind of a video that there's some things that in the video I relate to. Alright, let me compose myself here. There's a very emotional show. It's called What Would You Do? It's on ABC. And it basically, as a psych major, I'm interested in this kind of stuff, these kind of things. What it does is it basically whether you're a psych major or sociology or anything like that, if it's any of those related fields or you know anything about them or you're majoring in them or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. It's a video about homelessness, and I've been in that situation before. I don't know why my camera keeps autofocusing, but I really don't care. There's a lot of things that are applied to people that are homeless that a lot of times just aren't true. A lot of attitudes that people have about it. And what the saddening thing is that people that are homeless are judged. People that are homeless are judged just as if, or just as somebody is judged by their own race, or by their race. And you may not know them, but you're going to make a judgment about who they are. Some of the characters that homeless people face are they don't want to work, or they drank themselves out of a home, or they did drugs and lost their home because of drugs. And the sad thing is that in some instances those things are true, but in a lot of instances they're not. Like, I've always worked and I've been homeless before. I've been homeless while I was working. And this is just a very judgmental thing to do. A very judgmental thing to say to somebody about why they're homeless or why they deserve what they got or whatever. The issue with rash judgments like this is that you don't know the person. You don't know what they've gone through or what is going on in their life. You know their situation, and you're making a judgment based off of what their situation is, but you don't know how they got there. You have no idea how they got there. And that's wrong. Like, that's not right to do that. How is it that we're expected to be a community of people and help people out? And like, how is it that we're expected to do that if we're gonna make rash judgments off of what people are or have been doing or anything about them. Without knowing how they got there or who they are as a person. I'm trying to organize my thoughts here a little bit on this. But you really need to, if you're going to try to make a judgment about somebody, like, it's one thing to make a justified judgment, a judgment that you can prove, but you should still help people. But, like, to just automatically assume someone's homeless or in a certain situation because of things they did, and it's wrong. And let's just say they did get themselves in their situation. Like, what's wrong with helping somebody out of a situation? You know what I mean? Once. Suppose you get them out of a situation and they put themselves back there. Well, then that's a different story. But right off the bat, man, you can't just automatically assume that somebody did something to merit what's going on with them. And like I said, even if they did, just help them out, man. But we live now in a community, in a world, where mostly it's all about me. Not me personally, but about the self. About what you can do for you, what people can do for you. And people have forgotten what a community is. People have forgotten what caring about somebody is. And we're so interested in our self-interest now that we don't even want to look at somebody else's interest. We don't even want to look at what we can do for them. We don't even want to look at how we can be of service to them. We want to look at what we can do for ourselves and how we can get ourselves above everybody else. But we don't want to look at, hey, like, how can I get to a better place but take somebody else there too? Or how can I continue being motivated and doing the things I want to do to help me, but at the same time help somebody else? And that's to the point where this video will probably get some dislikes. And I really don't care, but like, because I'm not really one that's interested in coddling anybody's feelings. If you don't like if you don't like what I say, you don't have to watch my videos. You're not forced to stay here and stay subscribed to me. You can click on subscribe if you're subscribed to me, and you can take your subscription somewhere else. Or if you don't want to watch my videos, you can click off the little red box and take your views somewhere else. Yeah, I do monetize my videos, but I'll never make any true money off YouTube because I'm not going to tell everybody what they want to hear. But the thing about it is that we need to be more concerned about what we can do for each other. And that'll benefit you too. Think about it. What's stronger? Each person working together for the common interest of their own self? Or each person coming together as a team and working for what's best for the common interest of the team? In this video, you'll see that there are 3 people that stand up for this guy. And there's 3 people that don't. And if you look at the interest, the first guy that stands up for the second guy that stands up for the homeless guy, kinda is gonna give you the image that he's not gonna do it, but he does. He does what's right in the end, and that's what matters. He shouldn't have talked the way he did the way in the beginning, but he did what was right in the end, and that's what mattered. But the people who were interested in themselves, look at the reasons on why they give. It's actually 4 people that were against the homeless guy and 3 that were for him. But go ahead and just look at the reasons why they rejected help to this guy. It was for their own benefit, not for the benefit of anybody else, not for wanting to take care of anybody but themselves, not for their own pleasure, or not for anybody else's pleasure but their own. That is wrong. That is wrong. We need to start caring about everybody around us. You ever heard the saying, united we stand, divided we fall? Have you never heard that? A team that's linked together, that has a strong bond, is much, much more capable of doing anything than one single person is by themselves. You know, like, there's issues I have. Like, I'm a theist, and I know a lot of atheist people, and I even have some people that are against me because I'm a theist. But if it came down to it, like, I know that I'd have all their backs, and most of them would have mine. For the people that wouldn't, it's whatever, but it's not about, like, what you can do to benefit you. It's about what you can do to benefit the greater cause, the best cause for the team and for the community and for whatever word you want to describe it. That's why if you look at countries like China or any of the Asian countries, they're what they call a collectivist country. Hispanic countries are very family oriented too, but we're collective too. Even Puerto Rico, which is what I am, a Puerto Rican, as you can see. We're collective too, even though we're considered a Commonwealth of the United States, so we use the U.S. dollar, and we're affected a lot by the United States. But our culture is collective. It's like Asian cultures are known to be collective. It's about what's best for the family. But in America, we live in a pull yourself up by your bootstraps type of community where it's what's best for you. You ever go to a nursing home? I've worked in a few. You know how many times I've run into people that put their parents there and don't visit them for months, years even. And they forget about them. Because it's not, we live in a community, we live in a country where it's more about what to benefit you. And we're going down the drain. Any country, I've got viewers in different countries that watch my videos too. There's certain things that divide us, but on a human level, like religion is a divider. It divides, no lie. But on a humanistic level, like, can't we all do things? Can we stop worrying about what's best for us and worry about how we can help everybody? Because in case you haven't noticed, I do believe in heaven. I believe in an afterlife. And in case you haven't noticed this, by the way, best kitten in the world, she knows it. But while we're here, man, we gotta make do with what we have. And if we spend too much time worrying about me and my interests and not what you need and not what anybody else needs, good luck cohabitating much longer, because we see where this is going. Take care of people. Unite and just do things to take care of people and help each other out, man. That's all I gotta say. Peace, sub, rate, comment below. Later. And deuces.